100% juicy with your girl Cranberry. This is so juicy. I'm gonna be keeping you up to date on everything juicy, hot, and happening on the entertainment scene here in Dominica, the region, and the world by extension. So I had the opportunity to interact with Azaryah, formerly Flipo. You once went by that name Flipo. Most of the people across the Caribbean still refer to you by that name, but you've rebranded and you now go by Azaryah. What influenced this change and what does that name mean?
Yo, what's up? Yo, this is your boy Azaryah, formerly known as Flipo. First and foremost, I have to say thank you to the Creator God, Yahweh, for blessing me with the opportunities of touring the world and bringing great music to you, my people. So let me send a shout out to all my Dominican listeners, the Caribbean listeners, Trinidad and Tobago, all my international global listeners, keeping it locked and always supporting 100% and more. Okay, so let me get into what influenced the change from Flipo to Azaryah and what does Azaryah mean. To do that, first I must explain that the success of Flipo was never by me, Flipo. It was by Yahweh or Yahweh in Hebrew, who you would call God. Yahweh was showing me that I didn't need to be in Carnival to be successful. From 2013, with my hit Don't Tell Me That, I never performed in a carnival. I always toured the world outside of carnivals. Now, Flipo was a childhood nickname, and as we all get older, we tend to grow out of certain things. With this level of maturity, I decided to stand in my purpose. The name Azaryah was given to me a couple of years ago. You know, at around the same time when the Don't Tell Me That and the Her Love and the Far Away and all these hits were jumping off the oh gosh, and you know, the name was always there. And the name Azaryah means Yahweh has helped, the helpful one of Allah. And my purpose is to portray the right thoughts, speech, and actions of Yahweh. So my intentions are to live up to that.
You've been quite successful as Flipo with hits like Don't Tell Me That and Her Love. What makes Azaryah different from Flipo, and what sort of music can the fans expect from you?
Yes, it is true, Yahweh. I've been successful as Flipo with hits like Don't Tell Me That, Her Love, Oh Gosh, and many more. What makes Azaryah different from Flipo is the fact that calling on a name gives it power, and Azaryah is a sure purpose. Now that I'm moving with that purpose, you will see the difference in the music. We're aiming for a more advanced sound. We're going to be pulling from different ideas. You know, we're carrying it up a notch. We already have things in planning, moving from just performing with a DJ and your CDs or your MP3 on Serato to stepping it up a notch, bringing more music, higher quality, bringing albums, you know, sales on iTunes, performing with dancers, a live band, being able to carry on an hour or 2 hour show. You know, we aiming for that. And I'm also feeling a lot more open to do what I used to do before I jumped off as Flipo, because as Flipo, like 50% of my followers and supporters know me for soca music. The other half know me for doing hip-hop, reggae, dancehall, and basically everything. So as the 50-50 combines now, is 100% execution, and I'm free to do whatever I feel like doing and expressing myself how I feel expressing myself to uplift the youth and our younger generations and even the older generations. You know, music has no border or boundaries.
Tell us about some of the new content that you have out right now. I know that you have 2 singles out. Tell us about these 2 singles, and is there anything exciting in the works?
Okay, so some of the new content that my team and I have out right now are my new releases, Hottest Thing, and my reggae release, Mr. Man. Now, Hottest Thing is a dancehall / crossover, that Caribbean vibe. And you know, I defend the ladies. My supporters would know that I defend the ladies 100%. And Hottest Thing is a song where I'm uplifting our women and they could see themselves in a positive light, because too much of our music in the Caribbean tends to degrade a woman, and we need to uplift them. We need to show them in a positive light. And when any female listens to Hottest Thing, it can inspire them and drive them to be that woman. Also, my latest release, Mr. Man, which talks about some of our issues in society in the Caribbean, the drug trade, the human trafficking, the kidnapping, the murdering, all that type of stuff that happens in the Caribbean. Not saying that the Caribbean isn't a beautiful place, but as any place in the world, there will always be criminals, and we tend to try to get rid of these things in our society. And this song is speaking about these things and bringing awareness to the public and speaking out for the public who are basically fed up of the crime situation and all that stuff. So Mr. Man is a bit real, a bit rough, it's reality, and the truth does hurt, and we're about bringing truth and realness to the people. We don't pretend, we don't fake. So Mr. Man is in that light. You could always check it out or listen right here to get the latest releases from Azaryah.
You've been working with a Dominican producer, Dada. How did that relationship come about, and what's it been like working with a producer that's known for producing bouillon, a genre of music that is not very well known in Trinidadian culture? What's that been like?
Yes, I have been working with Dominican producer Dada. This relationship came about when Dada reached out to me via the internet and sent a rhythm to me. I fell in love with it, and instantly I started recording in the studio and sent something back to him. Since then, Dada seems to have found one of the formulas in music which blends very nicely with my sound.
And what are your views on the current state of the music industry in the Caribbean? What can be done, if anything, to improve?
From my perspective, the current state of the music industry in the Caribbean tends to be only geared towards partying. I think as a Caribbean, we need to be more open-minded towards music, not only reggae, dancehall or soca, but there are a lot of artists that do hip-hop, R&B, pop, EDM. Things have evolved. It's not like 1888 or anything, it's 2017, and a lot of things have changed. I was born in 1989. I grew up listening to all different sorts of music, and when I do music, the influences of all these different types of music is like the result of my song today. There's no limit, and as I'm growing and I'm hearing new music that I mightn't fully understand, like I still have to be open, and music is something that is constantly changing, and we have to be open-minded and support no matter what it is. If somebody's singing country music and they're singing good, support them 100%. We as a people, we are the ones who need to support our own, and give them that strength, because we have seen our Caribbean artists reach on an international stage, and we can constantly do that, bring more and more attention to our Caribbean. And as a Caribbean, we are one people, we are strong together. Things that I think can help improve our music industry are proper recording facilities, music production and recording facilities, where we can have the top of the line equipment in terms of instruments, studio equipment, from compressors, mixers, the top-notch stuff, studio monitors, everything, microphones, to have the top quality. Also, engineers that can assist with the international standard of sound, mixing and mastering engineers. We need facilities right here in the Caribbean. One of the advantages international artists have against Caribbean artists is the fact that they have access to top of the line equipment, producers, and also marketing. So us as a Caribbean getting these type of platforms to work with our music and distribute our music globally will certainly improve our sound, and also visually. We need facilities where we can have the top of the line video equipment and video producers and cinematographers to get our work looking top of the line.
So I want to thank you for taking the time out to discuss this rebranding of yourself with me, Azaryah. Before we leave, any last words to your fans?
Okay, so once again, this is your boy Azaryah, formerly known as Flipo. I have to say thanks to everyone who've been showing me support from day one and beyond, and just stay tuned in for the new music, the new vibes. We just gonna carry it up a notch. You know, you can always subscribe to my website, azaryaofficial.com. That's AZARYAH official.com, and subscribe, and you can have all of my latest releases. Also follow me on Instagram, Azaryah Official. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Azaryah Official. And yeah, look out for new music videos, new music on the way very soon, and then we get the thing pumping. Bless up.
Episode of 100% Juicy with your girl Cranberry, of course, where I keep you up to date on everything juicy, hot, and happening right here in the nature island of the world, Dominica, the region, and the world by extension. Of course, keep it locked for another episode coming to you very, very, very soon. Remember to like my Facebook page. That's at www.facebook.com/I am Cranberry 767. Follow me on Twitter at Cranberry 767 and on Instagram at I am Cranberry. Of course, it's your girl Cranberry saying until next time, keep it juicy.